Dead serious question for you Fit Pros right now. Have you future-proofed your business? Are you ready for what is to come in the fitness industry? Because there's a really good chance you're with me right now because you either want to get more clients, maybe you want to earn more money, or maybe you want to have more freedom from your business, or maybe like most coaches I work with, you want all three. And that's exactly what I'm going to give you right now. Now, before I do, I need you to listen to something because I know there's been heaps of shenanigans, there's been heaps of uncertainty just in the entire world and especially in the fitness industry. And what you're about to hear is from a top expert explaining about what is to come.
At my desk, we're going to be physical distancing, we're going to have periodic school closures, we're going to be wearing masks, we're not going to be shaking hands, we're going to have a suppression of our economy until 2022. And then the immediate pandemic period will end, but it's not going to be an immediate return to life as normal, because if you look at what's happened with the centuries of epidemics, people are going to be shell-shocked. Our economy will have been adversely affected. People's psychology, people aren't going to suddenly want to go to airports or suddenly start shaking hands again or going to crowded bars and restaurants or nightclubs. It'll take time for people to recover from that. So I put the intermediate pandemic period until 2024.
The smart personal trainers, Fit Pros, and gym owners are going to love this. And if you don't love this, it could be because you're not willing to make the changes, not willing to adapt, not willing to take the huge opportunity at hand for you to build your online fitness business. So my promise to you right now is I'm going to show you the two big changes, the two steps for you to be able to implement in your fitness business that is going to make sure you can get leads, make sure that you can bring on and sign on new clients in a week to week in a system that you can trust, and to know how to actually make sure that you're going to be able to deliver your coaching in a really easy way. And I want you to feel confident because this is the stuff that's working right now. This is what the coaches all around the world in all the different niches are using to have clients signing on week in, week out. So there's good news and bad news. The bad news is that gyms are closing. There's lockdowns happening all over the world. There's really just uncertainty about what is actually happening. The good news is there's huge amounts of opportunity for you to build your online fitness business. This could possibly be one of the best times for you to actually build your online fitness business right now, if you do it right. This would be an absolute bummer if you spent your time, money, effort on doing the things that are wrong that don't get you clients during this opportunity. The best thing that you could be doing is following the proven stuff that is actually working so you can build your fitness business. So let's focus on that right now. So the first big change that has to happen is going to be about your business model, which essentially is getting out of the old model. Now, the old model really is you being in the time for money trap, you selling your time. So for me, I was a successful personal trainer when I was in a gym. I was charging a premium rate. I had a full book of clients. I had trainers working for me, but it was all a lie. I was not successful at all because I had to be there training my client in a gym, and it was absolutely punishing. Hours from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., 6 days a week, and that was when I burnt out. That's when I made the change and started my online fitness business back in 2014. So for us to actually get you to make the switch to the new model, there's a couple of steps I want to walk you through right now. So this is literally us rolling up our sleeves and getting to work. Get ready to actually take some notes. So the first question that we have to answer is, how much money do you want to make? I'm dead serious. How much money do you want to make? Is it $100,000 a year? Is it $1 million a year? And the reason that I ask is because we actually have to logistically put together the systems for your business to get you to earn the amount of money that you want. Let's say you want to earn $250,000 a year. A trainer that's charging $70 an hour a session is really going to struggle earning $250,000 a year because the model doesn't get him to where he wants to go. So I want to get you in the model of being able to achieve what it is that you want to achieve, and especially when it comes to how much money you want to earn, how many people you want to impact, and the amount of freedom that you want to live with. So let's say, for example, you want to earn $100,000 a year and you want to be able to grow your online fitness business to be able to do that. Let's say you want to have a mid to a high ticket coaching program. So let's say that if you are charging $300 per month per client, that means if you have 30 clients on board, you're going to have a $9,000 a month income. You're going to earn $108,000 a year just by setting up that program. Now, let's say you want more. Let's say you want $250,000 a year income. And you want to be able to diversify. And this is actually a model that I'm about to explain that a lot of coaches are going for. This is one of the most popular models, and it's involving a membership model. So let's say you're charging $50 per month per member, and you get 250 members, which isn't a lot of people for charging such a low rate. So 250 members at $50 per month equals $150,000 a year income. So if you're able to have your high ticket program of 30 clients and you're able to have your membership program of 250 members, you are now going to earn over $250,000 a year. They are the two programs that we now need to set up for you to be able to sell really easily. So the first big change of stepping into what really is the new generation online trainer is the model. We've gone through that, but now you're probably asking, Chris, that sounds really good, but how do I actually get clients? Great, let me answer that for you. And this is where I want to introduce to you the sales pipeline. These are the exact 6 steps that we need to set up, literally being able to engineer how you're going to be able to attract in leads and turn them into clients. Once you have these 6 steps set up, once you have your sales pipeline set up, you're going to be able to go to bed with peace, knowing that you have a system in place that you can sign on clients week in, week out. So let me walk you through this right now. The first step is your ad or your content, which is really going to be how is your message going out into the world. For us to know what content you need to put out, what ads you need to run, all that kind of stuff to essentially get someone to first know you, we need to answer the message market media match. So your message, what is your message at the end of the day? How is it that you're going to differentiate yourself from all of your competitors? The second is the market. Who actually is your target market? And are you able to clearly call them out? And then there's the media, which is essentially how do you get your message in front of your market? Where are your market? Are they on Facebook? Are they on Instagram or YouTube or LinkedIn or all the other places that they could possibly be? You need to message market media match to make sure that you're being able to get people that don't know you to know you. And then we can get them through the sales pipeline, which takes us to the next step, which is going to be them applying to be able to come into your sales pipeline. So these steps are really where sales comes into it at the end of the day. And for you to be able to understand what it is, they're simply going to be able to go through an application process, fill in some details so you can actually be able to know, can you actually help them? Then they're going to choose a time in your calendar. This is when you're going to be able to then next be able to have the conversation for them. But really importantly, before them choosing a time in your calendar and you having that first conversation, we need to be able to actually get them warmed up. We need to get them to know what it is that you do, the actual proof in the pudding of how you get your clients' results, what those results really look like, so they have confidence in actually coming onto that call. And then we have that 2-step call close process that is just working like gangbusters, and it's so easy because it's not a sales script, it's simply a simple framework for you to understand, can you actually help that person, for that person to understand that you can actually help them, and for you to be able to sign them on board. So there's a lot that we've gone through right now, and especially the best next step is to understand the 9 factors that every successful fitness business has in place. And what I'll do is I'll pop a link below for you to get access to that coaching session where I'll walk you through all of the 9 steps so that you can just put it straight in. And this is completely free training for you to access. The only thing you're going to need to do is actually do the work, do this 9 steps that I show you. So click the link below, get free access, and I'll see you on the inside.
So before joining Coaches Cartel with Chris, I had no idea what to do with my online business.
I've spent over $100,000+ and gotten less results. And
if you spend years learning the coaching side of things and you don't spend any time learning how to build a sustainable, long-term business, how can you ever expect to be successful? It's never going to work.
Don't get me wrong, this is not all, sunshine and rainbows. It takes hard work and dedication, but if you put in the time and follow the simple steps, you will get there.
You've been working 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, and you're just absolutely fried. And then you realize no matter how many people you can serve and help in the gym, it's never going to compare to online, because
with that is more people, more customers, more earning potential. It never stops.
It takes discipline, it takes being bored and being able to get incremental returns rather than outsized returns. And it's those boring 1% that over time then look outrageous to people and they say, how are you so jacked? And you're like, well, I've done this for 17 years and I haven't missed a workout.
So if you're thinking about joining the Coaching Cartel, I couldn't give you more emphasis in actually going out there, joining the program, because I understand if you're skeptical at this moment and you've been in the same position that I've been in for the last 8 months trying to grow my online business, then this is a must for you.
I actually decided to have a call with the Coaches Cartel, and I was a bit skeptical about it at the start. I'm so happy I did. I have ×5 my weekly income because I am able to now work only 8 hours, but more efficiently and more effectively.
Before getting into the Coaches Cartel, I didn't even have a coaching business. I was an online poker player and didn't know how I was going to transition into the coaching world. I got chatting to Chris, and Chris was like, Adam, you can do this coaching, you'll be good at it, you'll be natural. You showed me how to set the systems, sign clients on straight away. Our first launch got me 12K, which got me off the ground. It's been building momentum ever since. So really grateful for joining the Coach Cartel. Couldn't have done without the support.
What's the business look like right now? I guess we're doing, is it 137,000 Australian dollars a month. We have 178 customers at the moment.
I said I want to make $10,000 a month, and I literally have made that already. We had a group call a couple weeks ago, and I said I would like to make $20,000 next year, like $20,000 a month. And I can honestly say I have no doubt that will happen, and I'm sure it will.
Love that now because I'm working so much externally online. It gives me the time to be able to keep growing that as well. See, personal training, as you would understand, when you want to give value for people, you want to expand your impact. So by where my business model is set up now, I can actually help more people actually get the good things.
What's possible is the sky's the limit, really. It's about what you want to make of it, but 6 figures is like so doable, you know. It's there, and for, like, to be honest, probably for most face-to-face trainers, that's going to replace a big chunk of their income. And then you're not going to be having those alarms. We all know what that's like, all the late nights when you work when people don't work as a trainer. And to be honest, it's more powerful. You're able to reach people like that.
I'm very confident in the plan because I know it's tailored to my needs. I am 100% confident that this year I'm going to make 6 figures. And it will be the first time in my life ever doing that. All thanks to Chris.
If you're looking for a group that's going to allow you the freedom you actually want to have and not have to spend hours inside your facility, the Coaches Cartel is a fantastic thing. The staff, Chris, Adrian, Callum, all those guys that work with them are fantastic and very great. So if that's what you want, this group is definitely the one to join.
Chris and I jumped on a call together, and he made me see that I was giving up on my dream, because I knew that if I gave up on my dream, I was giving up on myself, and I felt that life would have been over if that happened. Now I get to work from home, support my wife, and actually do the work that I love because I'm helping other people and impacting their lives whilst having the freedom to be able to live life on my terms.
This is going to have an impact on your life, your relationships. You're going to earn a stackload more money, and you're going to have a bigger impact on the world. I guess where you get to really rub shoulders, and you will have a massive on the world. You will end up earning a whole lot more money, and to be honest, you'll have a whole lot more time.
It's only really a few solid hours of work a week, and I'm earning more now than I am in the job that I work 20 hours a week doing.
Yeah, so Dan just did $11,500 of sales, Nori did $8,500 of sales, Mick did $3,000 of sales, Nick did $6,500, so $29,500 of sales in 5 hours yesterday.
I can't believe how many meetings where we did, and I'm like checking it off, and I'm like, oh my God, I've literally started from ground floor, and like I'm already, I mean,
man, you're in the basement.
I'm like, whoa, I like have a business that is like thriving, and like people are happy, and like people are hitting me up I don't even know, and I'm like, they're seeing this, and I'm like, this is fantastic.
I'm Josh. I've been a client of the Coaches Cartel since 2017. Honestly, joining the Coaches Cartel has been the best decision I ever made in my career. Hands down. They gave me the right mentorship and information that I was thirsting for, that I wanted my entire life. They gave me everything I ever could have asked for. As long as you're willing to meet us halfway and put forth the effort and actually take action on a daily basis and implement what you're being taught, you can have the life that you've always wanted. You can have the freedom. You can live wherever you want and work with whoever you want. You can have the freedom, impact, and income that you've always wanted. The opportunity is right in front of your face right now. You can either stay exactly where you're at, or you can take action, and you can click on that link down below and book in a free call with the Coaches Cartel. Don't let this opportunity pass you up. You never know if you'll ever have an opportunity like this again. The best time to start is now.